Alright, so, Zero Dawn, huh? Let's go figure that whole thing out. Now that everybody's dead. Wait. Had that Horus just made that Deathbringer? God damn it!
I shrugged dramatically again.
Okay, this is fine. Report biodegradation in August 2065.
Chief findings. Despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units and many hard-won engagements in the Central European, Antarctic, and Pacific Reach theaters, the Faro Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. Damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065, annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066, extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066, and extinction of marine life in early 2068. Continued secrecy re Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date, make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact, or lack of impact, on the extinction timeline. Atmospheric collapse. Atmospheric oxygen depletion and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse is currently predicted for mid-November 2065, after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open, and civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in facilities is addressed in Addendum A, linked to this report. Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Military response escalation. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of, quote, scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seaboard and the ongoing effects of the Oceanic Economic Zone's use of nuclear weapons to delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific Theater. Data corrupted.
Boy,
this war is going very well.
Ted, good stuff, Ted. Thanks a lot, Ted.
Thanks, dude.
Dick?
Check you out of that dumb outfit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you.
We're gonna be in cutscenes. It's scenic.
That's goddamn right.
Although there are some cutscenes where it automatically puts you in the Nora outfit.
What?
Like, for drama purposes.
For drama purposes.
Those are ones that are... I'm not gonna say pre-rendered, because they're not, but... Because they are rendered in-engine.
Right.
But it doesn't take into account, like, anything you are.
Right.
As long as she doesn't go into
Let's scan. Let's pick up this first. Scan the data point.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
What?
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I'd done sink into the murk, forgotten, I sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Well, time to find out what Zero Dot was. Happy times for the journal, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on.
If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base.
Right, but
What is that?
but what was Zero Dawn?
What did these
You guys didn't.
do? What did Elizabeth do?
Yeah. What? Because I'm not gonna like leave without finding out. That'd be silly.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
Alright, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
So to be clear, I have to do a whole other main story quest which we don't have time for.
Yeah, we don't have time.
To figure out what Zero Dawn is.
At least one more, yeah. That's not.
How am I gonna get down from here?
That's not the right way.
Ah.
Okay. It was on purpose. Okay.
I quit!
Hopefully your last autosave was like recently.
I
Why am I being punished for not
You're not being punished.
focusing
because,
on the
like,
main story quest for so
The
long?
game's like, dude, aren't you excited to do something really fun?
You know it's gonna be really hard not looking up what the hell Zero Dawn was over the next month.
Don't.
I'm not going to.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
Ooh, this sounds cool.
Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Ooh, man, sure is good. These cables didn't like.
Yeah, one comes loose and just dead.
Well. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is nice.
I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Well, I have the abs for it. Let's go.
Alright, go safe, and then I have to go to bed. It's 10:20 on a Sunday, and I have work in the morning.
But I gotta curse the darkness. I gotta curse the
It
darkness.
doesn't have to be a month.
We always say that.
I don't think we've ever said that.
We always talk about doing it.
You could just fast travel, you know.
Well, yeah, this one like right over here. Like, it's in the time it would take for me to load there. I will be at the same point.
That's what they always say.
I think I've never said that. Yes, yeah, like it's just straight ahead. You can even see the campfire. You can even see it. You can even say it straight ahead. I need to make sure that. Okay, actually, can I fast travel to Roast so that I don't forget to talk to Dad at the start of the next session? Cool.
Yeah, I told you to fast travel anyway, so I don't know why you're asking me for permission to fast travel.
Okay, well, because I was going to the campfire to say it, but then I was like, I know that I just made you wait a couple seconds so we could do that, but now we're gonna fast travel anyway. Cool, great. So, okay, let's see. What do I think Zero Dawn is?
A giant baby that eats machines. But then it also eats humans! Oh no!
It took ages for them to make, so it's not just like, it could just be some code. I don't think it's some code, but some code would be semi-legit, but hacking is not efficient at all. So it stops it from eating everybody. Hundreds of years go by, and people kind of spread out, so that's a victor. It makes an army of Aloys. That's the plan. An army of Aloys is made, and they're all just like, hey, yo, what up? We got this. And then...
Check out my abs! Ain't never done a push-up even! I popped out like this! Sick! Man, the dream.
Deathbringer are fun to fight. Oh man, what if I had like what if I connect? Do I ever get to corrupt a Thunderjaw to fight a Deathbringer and then just watch?
I don't know.
That should happen.
You don't really come across them in the wild.
Deathbringers?
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense. They're kind of.
What I wish you could do is when you override creatures, I wish you could like tell them to follow you, because then you could just have like an army follow you from mission to mission.
Yes.
How sick would that be?
Like I get to the capital.
Guerrilla Games, are you listening?
Hey, Shadow Carja. Hey, what's up? Could you guys just?
Hey guys!
Thanks.
And it's like 40 Thunderjaws.
Yeah, look at like Stormbirds flying
yeah.
overhead. I have Corruptors like
riding in on a Stormbird.
Yes, yeah.
Flanked by Glinthawks.
Yeah.
With an army of Thunderjaws and Snapmaws.
Yeah, and Ravagers,
and
of course.
Stalkers.
Yeah. Ravagers, are like the infantry, where they're Thunderjaws, like the big forces.
Stalkers in the corners.
Oh yeah, the Stalkers.
Guerrilla Games, come on.
Yeah, the Stalkers kill all their Corruptors before
Get
they
on
can
it.
even do anything. Yeah. Hades is like, she outplayed me at doing what I
That's
do.
not his voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doing what I do.
More like that.
Well, that was fun.
You're not gonna say,
I did say.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it again now. Just to be safe. Alright. Well, everyone, hey, thanks for listening in. I hope you really enjoyed our Horizon Zero Dawn session. Join us next time to find out what exactly Zero Dawn is. Of course, you might already know it, as you might have already played the game. Or your Doom has already played the game before. And knows what Zero Dawn is, and let me believe this whole time that I would find out what it was on this mission. Because she hates me. And is a bad sister. Just letting me play this game I really wanted to play on her show. And
Hey, anyway, see you guys next week!